This episode of The Outside In is all about dippers, or to give them their binomen, cinclus cinclus. These beautiful aquatic songbirds are a common sight on upland rivers all over the UK. And recently I had the good fortune to film a very busy pair on the Leadnock in Highland Perthshire.
Well, dipper's just flown downstream. So yeah, today I'm filming dippers. There's a pair that have this river as their territory. They're patrolling about 1 kilometre of the river.
Dippers are about 18 centimetres in length with a wingspan of between 25 and 30 centimetres. And they weigh about 55 to 75 grams, so they're more or less the same kind of size of, say, a song thrush, a blackbird, a missel thrush.
The problem with dippers is that typically they'll hunt in the rapids for about 5 minutes or so, and then they'll decide to fly 1 kilometre that way or 1 kilometre that way. So it's a good workout, this type of filming.
They get their name from that bobbing movement that you can see right now. The reason they do this is up for debate, but there are 3 obvious possibilities. It may help them to spot small prey beneath the moving waters. It could also be part of their territorial display, or it may be that it makes them less obvious to predators themselves against those constantly changing reflections on the river's surface.
Okay, so one's just having a hunt for something, just having a think about it. Yep. Yeah, he's got a nymph.
They eat mostly mayfly and caddisfly larvae, bashing them against the rocks to crack the hard outer casing, and that is what this guy's up to. You can clearly see that.
And he looks like he's going to fly. Yeah, he's gone downstream again.
They also like minnows and a bit of freshwater shrimp. They will forage for up to 60% of the day, overturning small stones and debris on the riverbank. This is also where they prefer to nest, in crevices in the rock, although they will use similar gaps in man-made structures as well, such as bridges and walls.
Well, seeing as my dipper friend has flown downstream, there's not really much point me staying here because I think both of them are downstream. I've noticed that this pair, they tend to stay pretty close to each other. Most of the time when they're fishing, they're within 20 metres of each other. I don't know if that's typical for all dipper pairs, but this particular pair I know quite well because I walk along this section of river quite regularly, and I haven't seen any others fly upstream. So, yep, I'm going to go downstream. I'm going to see what I get.
They're hardy territorial birds, monogamous during the breeding season, and remain in the same stretch of river throughout the winter.
There's a red squirrel. See, this is my problem. I always get too distracted. I always go out to film one thing and I see something else. Yeah, there's a hill on the other side of the river. And yeah, there's a sweet little red squirrel and it's caching nuts. I need to stick to the dippers. It's not a red squirrel day, it's a dipper day. I really love watching them. I don't know if it's the light at this time of year, but you can really see their colours. You know, there's like a chestnut brown, a little bit of orange. They're a lot more than just brown and white, but you know, if you're just walking past them in a dull light, they do look quite colourless really, but you know, when you look at them up close or through, you know, a camera or binoculars, they're really exquisite little birds.
They lay their eggs from March, and that would usually be a clutch of 4 or 5. And it's a gorgeous sight to watch them in early summer, teaching their broods to dive and hunt once they've fledged.